I'm gonna show you a little insights in my new track, Nostalgic Mind, that I produced with Lowy and Alter Egos. I'm really proud of the end result, and yeah, let's just walk through it. It basically starts with the Nostalgic Mind vocal. I recorded the vocals myself. Let me see if I can get the original one in here as well, just so you can hear what all the changes did.
The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
So that's just the clean recording. I actually used an online voice altering tool. So you send your vocal in there and it gets replaced with a different voice, and then this is the end result.
You wanna travel time, go back in the days. Stop searching, cause this is the place. The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
The second vocal is the low one, pitched down, and some distortion effects to get
your nostalgic mind.
I actually have a project file where it automatically alters the input. So when I speak into the microphone, I instantly hear what it's gonna sound like. And for me that works best because you can alter your own voice to get the desired result, because when you add the effects afterwards, it's always a lot more difficult to get the result that you want. The funny thing is that there's like this loop in here, like I would usually produce it like that and just cut up the mind vocal and like cut it shorter every time, mind. But in this case, I actually recorded it like this. After this, ha ha ha, we go and drop. This is where the Lowy and Alter Egos mid sounds come in. They have this ya. And I added a little layering so it gets a little fatter. Let me solo it out. And together. And underneath there's like this punch that I think I got from Lowy, combined with a punch that's a little fatter. And that's actually, this bass line is actually from Realization of a Dream. But there's this Lowy and Alter Ego sound that acts like a bass line as well. Together it becomes something completely new. I'm gonna stop again. There's this vocal pad underneath that I got from Lowy and Alter Egos as well. Which is amazing because it really adds to the atmosphere. It says rewind, and then it actually is the breakbeat that you hear in the intro, and it's actually reversed, so it's like floop, 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 floop.
Rewind your nostalgic mind.
So this is where a louder kick comes in, and the screeches are sent by Lowy and Alter Egos as well. So basically, well, the whole mid is like a Lowy and Alter Ego sound. Actually, I think I have received it through WhatsApp, and I hope I can solo it out. I still have the original recording here, which I just entered into the project because I didn't have the stems yet. But let me just show you. The sound quality is a bit low because they send it to me through WhatsApp, but while working on the project I just quickly inserted it and they sent me the stems later so I could just add it into the project. Sounds a bit better. So this is the lead. It exists from different layers. One of them is actually the sound from my track Got It. It's like this really screechy noise and this more nagging sound, and we have the chords here. During the whole main part you see this layer, the pluck running. It's just like this really dreamy pluck. And you're not gonna notice it very well when you listen to the whole track, but right here it speeds up.
The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
We go to the second break. So we just break down a bit, and there's actually a break beat in here as well. It's actually my voice as well. In this case you can actually hear it very well. There's a lot of auto-tune on it. I can show it to you without it, just so you know you don't want that. No, please no. It's more like no, please no. Sorry.
Travel time, go back in the days. Stop searching, cause this is the place. The sound of music is able to
I just muted the vocal because I remembered that I actually recorded another type of vocal for this break, and we had it in first, but I'm not really a fan of my voice. It was more like my track taken over, or even the other side. Let me show you.
You wanna travel time, go back in the days. Stop searching, cause this is the place. The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
Well, we actually did use it in the 80s version. Let me see if I can find it for you.
Searching, cause this is the place. The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
So it's available for streaming as well. But we didn't use the vocals in the original track because it became a bit messy with all the different types of voices in one single track. There's only one part that we did use just to resemble my track taken over a bit, like get that really old school Avio feeling. So it's this part, let me solo it out.
At your nostalgic mind.
It's just before the second drop, or climax, whatever you call it. You still hear the new vocal.
The sound of music is able to rewind and strike at your nostalgic mind.
It just gives that little extra energy just before the second climax to make it a little different as well. I want to go back to the break a little bit because I think it's really cool, a combination of the sounds that's in there. We have like this breakbeat from the VPS Avenger. It's just a simple plugin combined with a breakbeat sound that you heard in the intro as well. It's actually more sounds that we muted because you're gonna try different things and pretty cool and that's the screech from low end alter egos as well. So yeah, like you see, a lot of stuff has been scraped as well because I already think this track is really busy. A lot is happening because when we started working together, we all had a lot of inspiration and we sent all kind of files to each other and oh, let's do this, let's do that, and yeah, sometimes you have to make concessions. And like I said, I think it's already quite a cramped up, filled up track, so it's just about right.
Your nostalgic mind.
Extra sound in the second climax, there's this extra sound just to bring in some variation, because furthermore it's just the same climax as the first one. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.